Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we are going to be going to the Warrens with Quit While Ahead, Cornelius, Hote, and Ventrapont. And we will be venturing forth in darkness. I'll show you our trinkets once we get rolling here. Again, we are going to try and scrimp a little bit so we can start building our financial reserves back up. Let's see. Yes, I think we can feel pretty good about that. Like I said, if we fight, or if we have an opportunity to encounter a shambler via a shrine, or, well, via a shrine, we're going to have this torch on hand. Otherwise, I guess, you know, it'll just happen when it happens. So yeah, I'm excited about this. We haven't been running much with our haven't been running much with our grave robber here, so that'll be a nice little change of pace. Other than that, this is a pretty good little group. As you can see, we have double moon rings, focus ring, and legendary bracer, moon ring, and legendary bracer, and we have here our profane scroll, which has been pretty good for us. Actually, our party can output quite a bit of damage when, or our Vestals can output quite a bit of damage when the circumstances are right. And this map has been so handy. On this map in particular, not so much, but it will be nice for trap detection at the very least, especially since we do have a character who is designed to deal with that. And so that's enough yammering. Let's camp. Alright, again, we can get by with half. Our stress levels are great. And let's see, this is how we do it. This is our crit monster right here, so I think we're gonna go with that. Tiger's Eye on you. Bless on you. Tracking, or actually, why don't we go pretty hard on this, and we'll do night moves, we'll do tracking, and we'll only have one rest left. I don't think we can get anything out of that, nope. But that is fine. We need to make sure that we take these things off. Unfortunately, we don't have any damage boosting equipment, or we don't have much, and we're taking off a lot of it on some of our characters, but I think we'll be okay. Hopefully we won't get ambushed at all. Hopefully, but we did. So, it's alright. So, I've been thinking, and that's always a dangerous start. Oh, this is good, though. Because now she is back in lunge. Yes, she's back in lunge range. That's pretty good. 32% crit chance is great, and once the light dies down a bit, it's going to get even better. Yeah, not bad. Obviously, we don't like the stress, but that is unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're just going to try and stun that. Okay. So I have been thinking a little bit, and I've been talking with a friend of mine about it, about Blight and Bleed. Not that. What am I doing? Yeah, Blight and Bleed. I think these are two... Unfortunately, right now, they feel really boring. They don't have a lot really differentiating themselves, except for the fact that they are resisted by different creatures. But they're both just basically dot effects. And that's fine, that's okay, but I think we can do a little bit better than that, don't you? So here is what I have been thinking. For, let's see, 100% of room battles, yeah, let's just go this way. So, for Blight, there's that scouting when you need it. For Blight, my buddy said that maybe Blight could be kind of your standard, like, all damage spell, or your all damage dot effect. Like, you're really just looking for damage there. But on a crit, maybe it could be a little bit more interesting. maybe on a crit you get all the damage at once. Because one of the problems with these dot effects is that, well, here we go. One of the problems with the dot effects is that, oh my god, is that you don't really get the benefit in most cases, because the battle is over before you really get that. This is fine. This is great, actually. Yeah, you don't really get the effect right away. So on a crit, you get something. You get that nice little damage over. Yeah, you get that damage over time, all up front. I think that's a pretty good start. I'm a little bit disappointed there. This is probably gonna hurt. Now, bleed, on the other hand, I think could be more of an effect. So maybe the more points of bleed that you have a higher chance to lose a turn. So, what are we gonna do here? Oh, this is okay. Yeah, you get a chance to lose a turn, sort of, representing you getting your ass beat so badly that you're not able to continue. Gosh, what do we do? Yeah, I think we just want to try and kill this thing down before it can do too much to us. Great. So yeah, maybe for every point of bleed that you have like a 5% chance to lose your turn. And so, at 2-3 points, it's not that bad. You still want to get it off, but yeah, at 2 or 3 points, it's not terribly devastating. But yeah, if you get that bleed effect, then yeah, you start having to worry about losing your turns. And I think that would start to kind of differentiate them a little bit better. And then maybe on a crit for bleed, maybe you get double the dot effect. So then you're really sort of incentivizing, even though you have these very different dot effects, you have these two dot effects. I can't really talk. Even though you have these two dot effects, you differentiate them a lot, and you give somebody a reason to start building toward, build toward crit. Because one of the problems with these dots is that sort of the trade-off for having the dot effect in most cases is that the base damage of the attack itself is lower. So yeah, you could sort of compensate for that with this is actually really nice. Yeah, you could sort of compensate for that by giving the dot effects something additional on a crit. So I think that would actually be pretty cool. I don't know if they even want that as like a possibility. I don't know if that's something that's even like interesting or on Red Hook's radar, but I kind of like it. I think it's a cool little flavorful thing that for the most part I don't think would be too powerful. But yeah, in the right circumstances, you could you could get more benefit out of it. Now, as a balancing factor, what we thought was maybe double wide enemies have like a cap. So if you have 20 points of bleed, that's 100% chance to resist. 100% chance to lose a turn. That's probably too much. So maybe you could set a cap at like 50% for single wide enemies, and for double wide enemies you could set it even lower, like 30% or something like that. But that's kind of balanced by the fact that double wide enemies tend to... Actually, why don't we heal here. Double white enemies tend to have much higher health pools, so the battle kind of goes on longer, and you get that dot effect. You know, you tend to get the full dot effect before the battle ends. So, yeah, this kind of would prevent bosses from getting completely steamrolled, you know, by getting stun locked or whatever, or the functional equivalent of a bleed stun lock, while still rewarding using your dots, you know, on top of the damage that you would get. I don't know. I think it's interesting. You would definitely want to cap it. Something else that we talked about. Actually, I think we could arrange this party a little bit more optimally. Maybe this works. Am I crazy here? Jump forward 2, jump forward 1, and then okay. I think that's fine. So yeah, I was also thinking that you could give Blight something else. Maybe, like I said, maybe it would be nice to make Blight kind of your all-purpose damage spell, or your all-purpose damage dot, but what if it lowered resistances as well? Like, for every 1 point of Blight that a character had, maybe their resistances dropped by 5%. And again, this is something that you could kind of balance by putting a cap on how high the effect could be. Maybe, you know, you could drop resistance no lower than, you know, or you could do no more than like 25% resistance reduction. So that still keeps it kind of at a reasonable level. But you would still see kind of a tangible benefit in battle. Again, I'm just kind of throwing it out, and I obviously haven't thought too deeply about it. But it's, yeah, again, something that I think would be pretty interesting to see if they did decide to differentiate those a little bit more. Okay, starting to get a little bit worried about our health totals here, but I can't really get into the food unless we find some here. We might use some holy water there. I mean, since we have it, I don't think there's too much else that we could do with it. So yeah, let's see what we can find.
Packs laden with loot.
Not bad.
Low on supplies.
Alright, so I'm really sorry. I don't know why I lost my ability to speak and articulate myself. That was really unfortunate. Wow. Not bad. Yeah, we've got really high crit chance here. I am getting a little bit worried though. Let's just end that. Our stress levels are fine, but yeah, it's not really inspiring. Maybe we want to remove her Profane Scroll for a couple fights and see if we can get her to heal the party back up to a reasonable level. Or, better yet, let's stop taking damage. I don't know how likely that second one is, though. I was really hoping to get a kill there. Alright, one down, and please let me go first. Please. Thank you. Goodbye. Good grief. Yeah, 34% crit chance is really strong. And yeah, this, like, being able to do 2 lunges in a fight is pretty darn good. I'm definitely glad that I sat back for a second and thought about a better way to do this, because yeah, I was kind of doing it the stupid way before. All right, let's see here. No. Fortunately, her health is not that bad, and her stress is not terribly affected by that. I was hoping that we would find a table with food or a corpse wagon that we could purify. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, I think... Oh, God. This could be bad. I think we lunge. I think we want to take the Corpse Eater down. If there were any time for us to get crits, this would be it. However, only 2 speed. I think... There we go. Alright. We still have to worry a little bit, but we might even want to try and stun this thing. Ouch. No good. Shit. Shit. And a stun. Alright. I think, yeah, we try and get back here so we can lunge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we just have to... Oh, I'm getting scared. Alright. Yeah, I think we just have to try and heal through this. And, yeah, it's pretty much decided right now that, yeah, next heroic end. Boy, I hope that's not fitting. But that's really good. If we can get just one more attack here, good. Alright, gosh. I am at a bit of a loss. Because, yeah, we really can't afford for our Jester to be in the front row, and this debuff is bad. I mean, we're gonna have to watch where we move. Alright, so I think we check this treasure, and we have to go to these 2 places at the very least. So yeah, let's check this treasure. Hopefully it's a cart. If not, we'll double back, do this one, and then we will go back this way. It's not... Oh, what am I... That is embarrassing. Just make a plan, feel pretty good about it, and then just do the exact opposite. This is not good. I do not want to lose Quit while ahead right now. That would be so terrible. Just please, please, we need to find some food or something. Like, hopefully, there's a table in here, and we'll be fine. No. This is troubling. I think we take down the Corpse Eater. And... Flashbang. Right, we can't use that from the front, so let's just start trying to hurt this. Oh boy, I am nervous. This is not good. Alright, Corpse Eater, please don't target the Jester. Heal. This is still... Jesus. Oh god, please no. Please no. I think we take the Enchantress down. Oh, thank you. Alright. That's something of a relief, but... God. Like, this Corpse Eater can still do enough damage to put the Jester back on death's door. Oh my god. Well, we've got an exciting one here. I think we ditch the anti-venom and ditch the torches. Alright. Like, I think the worst thing that I can imagine, I was going to say, is a hunger event, because, yeah, we still have a long way to go. Alright, let's fix our marching order here. Yeah, we still have a long way to go. I don't want to fucking lose somebody to starvation. What a way to go. Christ. Alright. Like, I started this talking about or stammering through my ridiculous idea about, oh, you know, let's make dot effects different. All the while letting this completely get away from me. Alright, let's just take down the Enchantress. You know, nice procedural fight. Just do, you know, make logical choices. Just take care of yourself. Do we want to try a stun? That's a low percentage shot. I think we just heal. Alright, this is fine. That's fine. Alright. As long as our Jester is not damaged, that's okay. Like, spread the damage around. I do not mind our Grave Robber taking a hit or two. That is okay. I probably 4 damage around. Not enough. Alright, we gotta try and get the kill here. Okay. Not great. Not great at all, but decent, I suppose. Alright. Yeah. Well, let's go here. Let's check the treasure. Nothing. Alright. I think we have to cut our losses here and get out. That was costly, but we're taking out a lot of treasures and nobody died. So, fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see. Anything? Nervous. Quick draw. Quick draw. Decent enough. Well, that was fine. That was all okay. But yeah, let's be more careful next time. Alright, well, I'll cut it off here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.